Bristol, now what you gonna do? The whole world knows your colors come shining through and through. Hey, hey, Bristol, now what you gonna say? You're gonna have your hands full come Independence Day.
Hi, welcome. You've joined us on the Administrators Table. I'm Steve Contente, Bristol Town Administrator. Today we have three guests. We have Warren Renshausen, our Recreation Director, Mary Ann Quinn, Coordinator of Senior Activities, and a little bit later on we're going to have Camille Texera, the General Chair from the Bristol 4th of July Committee. Warren, welcome back to the Administrators Table. It's been a year or so since you were on last, and I'm just looking to get some updates on some of your great programs at Bristol Recreation. Talk a little bit about the summer camp that we're excited about, the beach operations, trips.
Absolutely. So quite recently, we've just finished 2 playgrounds in town. We finished the Cedar Crest Park over on Fatima Drive, and that was in desperate need. We had some slide issues. It became a safety issue, so we replaced that. And we also replaced the Rockwell Playground down at Thames Street near the marina with a ship, which was, I thought, a perfect complement to the new marina expansion. We started work closely with Greg Marsili, the harbor master, and got it complete. So we're pushing forward, replacing. That's 3 in the last 2 years, and we've got the rest on our calendar. So
yeah, and our capital projects.
Yes, right? Yes.
Good, but I'm so glad that the Harbor Commission was able to, the Harbor Festival Committee was able to help us with the funding gap. I think it was about $17,000 they contributed.
It was close to that,
from the Harbor Festival to help us with that. So that's a great event. Also, the Harbor Festival, which is coming up this summer.
In August, soon.
Good. So the summer, I really enjoy the summer camp for our Bristol youth.
Yeah.
Is it how many sign-ups do you have?
So right now we have 470 children, and the registrations are closed. Closed on June 1st, but 470 kids, which is about 30 to 40 more than last summer's, which is great. We're still offering the bus transportation from the 5 former neighborhood playgrounds throughout town. And we're finalizing the staff right now. We're gonna have our orientation in another week, and they'll be ready to go. So it's going to be a good time. And the concession stand works very well. Peter Squattrito is the person who's got the lease over there, and he provides lunch every day for the children. And he mixes it up all the time, so it's not just your standard peanut butter and jelly or whatever. He throws quesadillas and fries and chicken nuggets and burgers and all that kind of stuff in there. So
is that included in the fee?
That's included in the fee, yes. So they get a free T-shirt. They get the lunch every day if they choose, and the bus transportation if they need it from the neighborhood parks. And then since I came back, and we have the rec center now. It wasn't there when I was here before, but on rainy days, we'll go from the beach up to the Quinta Gamlin Center and finish the day there. If it rains before we start and we have to cancel, then we do not offer the bus transportation. Right. But unfortunately, we just wouldn't be able to accommodate 400 kids.
Quinta Gamlin is the community center on Asylum Road, the entrance to Cold State Park. The gymnasium there, we just added air conditioning, right?
Yes, we did. We added it, and that's why we couldn't do it last summer. We had to take a break off, but the AC is complete and working now. So we have that. We have the blue room. We have the conference room, so we can split the children up amongst the building. It's usually last 2 years. It's only been like 2 half days that we've had to take advantage of it. But
now the camper fee is fairly reasonable considering is it five? How many weeks is it?
It's 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Just a little over. It's 32 days, and it's $300 for the first child, and any additional sibling is $250. But then we also have this great campership program where people, it's really great to say that we've had people come in off the street say that they don't have any children of their own and want to provide camperships for children who can't afford it. We just had a grandmother the other day who came in and did that. We have some of our larger organizations in town. The Knights of Columbus gave us $2,000 to go towards camperships for the summer for the kids. So it's been really, really great to be able to. We're offering about 20 right now that we have that have requested.
So we don't. The recreation doesn't really promote this campership, but we don't promote it online or anything like that in the newspaper, but people had started coming in
And we made a couple of inquiries of the larger organizations, and this summer we're actually going to be running, next weekend actually, we're going to be running a 9-hole tournament at the Bristol Golf Park.
Good.
And all the benefits from that are going to go directly to the
Wow.
campership fund. So
Great investment in our youth, and I would encourage anyone that wants to sponsor a child for a summer camp right here in Bristol.
Yeah.
So what would they do? Reach out to?
just reach out to me, and
that-
they can be anonymous if they want. You know, as far as, you know, they can give me cash and instead of a check if they want it to be that way. We do have a couple of people who have approached me and just wanted to turn in the cash, which we've put into the account. But just contact us and we'll take their money, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
Hi, Marianne. How are
Hi,
you?
good, how are you?
Yeah, you've been busy with the survey, the senior survey, right?
Yes,
For AARP. How's
we
that
are.
going?
It's going really well. It's going really well. We're working with ARP through our age-friendly designation, and as part of that, we're having a survey for all Bristol residents, 45 and over. So, you know, I think that's a decent amount of us. We currently have it on the town website. bristolri.gov. It's on the first page. And then you can also utilize the QR code. We also have some paper surveys at the community center. Not everyone likes to do it online, so they can come by, pick that up, and then we get it inputted into there. We're going to do it till about the end of June.
Okay. So why is this survey for this AARP survey for Bristol? Why is this so important?
So it's helping us to look at the areas in town that will help people stay in town, to age comfortably in town and stay here and
So-
not feel like they need to move out. So it's got areas where it talks about, in order for you to want to stay in Bristol while you're aging, what kinds of things would you need? Would you need stuff for your house? Would there be services? And so it's asking those kinds of questions.
Okay. So the outcome of the survey will kind of lead you to what services that
Right.
recreation
that
would
that we
work
can
on.
either provide,
Yeah.
or that we can talk with some other departments in town and say, you know, we're looking to make some improvements here, and to work through that, and
Right.
so that people can share what they feel they need in order to stay here.
Right. So retired people, it's really important that they keep their relationship strong with others.
Yes.
What do you offer there at the rec center?
Right, and so just being a part of the community is so important. So we have a lot of classes that they can come to if they want to do exercise classes, so chair yoga, gentle fitness. We also do Monday and Wednesday, we have indoor walking, so if they're just looking for a safe place,
Monday,
a level.
you said Monday,
and
Friday?
Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday.
Monday and
what
Wednesday,
time is that?
11 to 1.
11 to 1, so a person
Yeah.
could just show up and
Just
say, hey, I
show
want to
up and-
work and talk, and
Yeah,
so they walk indoors?
They walk
and-
indoors. So
Yep.
right now we have it that they can walk in the gym, and then when our blue room is available, we also open that up so it's a bigger space for them.
Good.
And a lot of them like to do it, even though the weather's nicer. They like it because it's a level ground.
Yeah.
If something were to happen, there's people there.
Yeah.
So it's a great place for them to come and walk.
Yeah.
And then if they don't want to do the exercise, we also have, but they want to connect with other people. We have Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday is cribbage and high-low jack. Wednesday, they can come in and play mahjong. And then Thursday, we just added canasta. A wonderful group of ladies just came to us and said they wanted to play canasta. So it's just open from 1 to 4.
1 to 4,
1 to
Monday,
4.
Wednesday, and Friday?
Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, we provide coffee and some snacks for them, but they just come in and play. Some of the people don't know how to play, so they're willing to show them how to play, but it's a great opportunity for them to meet other people.
So the players there are pretty patient. Like if you have somebody new
They
that
are,
hasn't played high-low jack
Yeah.
in 20 or 30 years, they're
Yeah.
pretty patient.
They
and-
are pretty
Yeah.
patient, and they just want to like play. They want
Yeah.
to play themselves, so
Yeah.
they're like, "Yeah, come on in." We just had somebody stop in for canasta, and that group is new. And the woman's like, "I haven't played in a while, but I'd love to play it." And the ladies, they were like, "Oh my gosh, come in,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sit down. We'll show you what's going on." So, and I love to just hear them talking and laughing,
Yeah,
you know, once
that's
they're in
great.
there. It's great.
That's terrific.
So there's a lot of different things that they can be involved in to be a part of the community, but also we recently had some people that were asking to just volunteer. So we're going to look for some more opportunities for them to help us out with some things so that they can volunteer and be a part of the community too.
Well, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So Recreation's offering some trips, right?
Yeah. So we actually started this morning with our PPAC trips. We have our first 5 are set up. So we're going to a Beautiful Noise in September, Shucked in October, Mamma Mia in November, Hamilton is back, and we're going there in December, and then January, MJ, the Michael Jackson story, the musical. In the first 2.5 hours before we left to come here this morning, we had already sold 2 of the 3 buses on the first trip, which is a Beautiful Noise. It's a Neil Diamond story.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So yeah, it's going well. It's been very busy. The phones are ringing off the hook.
Who doesn't
People
like
coming
Neil
in.
Diamond, right?
Right?
Exactly,
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, but the trips are going really, really well. New York will be again in November. We'll go to Salem again in October.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of great things going on there for trips and things.
Our administrator table friends watching the show, if they're interested in any of what you were just talking about, what's the best thing for them to do? To call, to go on the website?
Well, they can go. The website won't have this stuff yet. We're converting over from, the town went with a new platform, and we did as well. But we're slowly going. We wanted the summer camp to be up first, so we're slowly going to be adding the other programs so that they could do it online. So they can call or they can come in. If they call, they need to have a credit card ready. There is a small convenience fee from the credit card company, but they could reserve the seat, and then we'll give them a few days to come in and pay by check.
So it sounds like the best thing to do is just stop in the
Just
restaurant.
That's the
stop
best
in.
set,
We
just
had-
to save the
we had
money.
like four
There's always somebody
or
there.
5
Yes.
people this morning waiting at 8 o'clock.
It's always nice to stop in there anyway and walk around.
Yeah, see what else is
Absolutely.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give everyone a tour. I love the fact that so many people that stop in remember it being
An armory.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so.
Oh, you mean there were a sign there?
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
really?
assigned there, and so they love to just kind of walk around and tell us where different things were in offices and stuff like that. So it's great. They just want to see the space in
that's
a
cool.
different capacity and love that it's being utilized
Yeah.
too.
Concerts on the Common. I think
Yes.
you're going to shake things up a little bit this year.
Yeah, so I'll let Marianne start it with that.
So Michelle Martins and I work on Concerts on the Common, and so we always have Doug Botello kicking it off for us. But this year we're going to kick off with Doug Botello at the town beach, and we're going to have a cruise night. So we went, for those of you that know him, we went and talked to Cool Cat, who he hooked us up with everyone that we need to know that has a car that's going to come down. We visited him at the VFW and then at Sip and Dip. And so Doug is going to be singing. The car show, we'll have the concession stand open. And then the rest of ours that will be on the town common will start July 11th after the July 4th of July festivities. And those run through September 6th. We end with Michael DiMucci on the beach again. So we start on the beach and end on the beach. And Michael is always a great fan favorite as well. But we this is all posted. It will be in the Phoenix, and but they are 6 p.m. Again, they start June 18th is on the beach. Will be at 5 o'clock, and then the rest of them will start July 11th every week at 6 o'clock
Good.
on Town Common.
Going back to the concession stand at the Bristol Town Beach, is that open? Will that be open in the evening this summer?
It's really up to the leasee. If there's an event going on, he absolutely will be open. A lot of times, once we get into the summer, there's not much for soccer until the end of the summer.
Yeah.
And then the Little League games, obviously, are down at Vets Park. We do have some softball games, so he will be open. He has a schedule up front. He'll definitely be open for this event. But normally his hours go to about 4 o'clock, except for the
Okay.
weekends. He stays till about 6.
Stays till 6.
Yeah,
So if
on
you
the
want,
weekends.
what would he be serving between
So he's
4 and
got
6?
ice cream, he's got chowder and clam cakes, he's got burgers, he's got fries, he's got chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I mention it because people always love being by the waterfront and clam cakes and chowder on a
Yeah,
Friday
yeah,
night.
he
about
added
5
that,
o'clock
yeah.
for the public. That's a nice Nice place for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
does a great job. His beach burger is amazing.
That's cool. Well, there you have it. Our recreation department has been busy, and I know that building is a very busy place. And
It is
it sounds like
busy.
the best bet for our residents is just to stop in at your community center on Asylum Road, the entrance to Colt State Park, and see our friends there, Warren, Tim Shaw,
Yes.
Mary
Michelle,
Ann,
yeah.
Michelle, Martins. And I know you have some part-time staff
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
but there's always somebody there at the desk that could,
Absolutely.
that could help get people involved with
Absolutely.
recreation.
Yeah, just give us a call.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to upgrading the rest of the playgrounds, Warren.
I am too.
All right, well, I have Camille Texera on next, so we're going to get set up for Camille, and thank you very much
Thank you.
for being here with us today. I'm pleased to have a very wonderful person with us now on the administrator's table, Camille Texera, General Chair. This is your first year as the General Chair, right, Camille?
Yes, it is.
How's things going?
Hectic and busy right now. Very
Well,
busy.
I will say you're very well organized, so
Oh,
I'm
thank
sure,
you.
I know things are going well. We had a meeting yesterday, right,
Yes,
with our,
yes.
with the town department heads and the
Yes.
4th of July committee. Everything
Yes.
appears to be on track.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're in good shape and everything's going according to plan, so can't complain.
Right, so the first official kickoff is Flag Day, right?
It's Flag Day, yes.
Yeah, when is that?
It's going to be Friday, June 14th, and everybody should join us
On the Common.
at the Common and stuff. So we'll be there about 6 p.m. And we'll have, we'll recognize everyone that's there. The Chief Marshal will be there, and they will be announcing their dignitaries also. So their Chief of Staff and all the others. So
Very
yes.
important.
Yes, yes.
I was so pleased that this year's selection for Chief Marshal, Patty and Rick Backus.
Thank
Yeah,
you. They're well deserving.
Yeah.
When I selected them, they came to my home. They thought I needed help with an event. She came with a pad and paper and pencil, and they had just come from a service down at the Elks, and they were ready to work for the committee and for me. And they're like, Camille, where do you need help? And I said, well, actually, I need your help. And I asked them, and she put her pencil down, and she was in shock. And he just, I think they were surprised. They weren't expecting that. So no, it was a great conversation and a nice surprise, and they're so well deserving. It just reflects of the type of people they are. They came and they were ready to help out the Bristol 4th of July.
I believe it.
So
I believe it.
so yes,
Yeah, great.
they're great people.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the parade, things are looking good for this year's parade. You got a couple of nice bands coming in, right?
Yes.
More than a couple.
More than a couple, yes, knock on wood, more than a couple. Anna Mata is our vice chairman this year and the parade chairman. She's doing a great job of lining that up. I know how hard of a job that is, and she's hectic busy right now, especially with everything going on, everything coming in. I did that job before this job. I was the vice chairman for 2 years, so I completely understand and empathize where she is and the point that she's at and stuff like that, and how it's like wrangling cats.
It's so important that you all still have that spirit and believe in our nation and freedom, and that's why you do it, right?
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
I do it because first off, it brings our community together. It is so important, and it brings, for one day, we are celebrating our independence and the joy that it brings to folks. And we honor our military, our veterans, our police. It's what that day stands for. And so yes.
Isn't it the energy at the parade? Isn't it something else?
Yes,
It's,
I can already feel the buzz actually, because you can. And once the stripes go down, it's electric. It's electric. And I'll confess, I do kind of wait for the stripes to come down, and I go check them out that night in excitement. I'm like, this is the beginning of the parade, and yes, and no, it's.
So if anyone's interested in serving on the 4th of July committee, how would they go about signing up?
We need volunteers. We need some folks we need folks of our age to join. I love the folks that have been on the committee. They have served their time, but we definitely need assistance, and they can apply online. There's an application. They have to pass a BCI.
So bristolri.gov, right?
Actually, it's the Bristol 4th of July website.
Okay,
So it would be the Bristol 4th of July website, and then make sure that they can pass a BCI, and also complete the application. And we are definitely open to, we need as much help as we can get.
So you're a town committee. There's two town committees. It's
Yes.
the 4th of July committee and the Christmas committee are actually bona fide town committees, which is kind of interesting. The warrants come through the town council ultimately for all the members, which is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's so, it just shows how important the 4th of July celebration is to us here in Bristol, right?
Yes, and we are very supportive, so we get a lot of support from the town, the DPW, even the state, the DEM. They all work with us to make this historic production be what it is, and it would be sad not to be able to continue this tradition after especially 239 years. Like, and I wouldn't want that to fall on the wayside.
So a person interested could, there's, you know, depending on what their comfort level is, you know, you could just help out, like at the Orange Crate Derby,
Yes.
but you could help out.
Well, we do have rules. So you must work the day of the parade. And you must do 3 events, 3 meetings. So really, it's not a huge commitment, but it is a small commitment that, you know, so 3 events, 3 meetings, and work the day of the parade. So, because we need as much help as possible.
I'm sure you do,
So, especially putting on such a large, and we start on July 6th, the day after the parade. We're already, you know, we take in the good, the bad, the ugly, what we could have done better, and stuff like that. But no, I couldn't do it without the team that we do have.
Yeah, we're fortunate to have you and the volunteers. Well, public service isn't new to you. I know your dad.
Yes, yes.
We all know Dad, Tony Texera.
Yes.
He's still very, very involved.
And he's a
with the
past
town.
chief marshal
Yeah, he
from
is,
2012.
Good person.
So thank you. He is a wonderful person. I'm a big fan.
Me too. Believe it or not, I am too.
I know you are. He was actually, when he was chief marshal, that is what ignited my fire to volunteer. I saw all the great work that they did behind the scenes, and then I joined the committee when they were looking for assistance. And giving back to your community is important, and I think that value is lost right now, and we need all these folks to help us.
You know, it's funny, sometimes I do see, I talked about that spirit, I do see it occasionally in town. I see it, you know, at Little League, I see it with the high school band. I see there is patriotism. There are people that you know, are proud, and so you know, I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged about our future. I really am. You know, but we got to keep promoting our independence and what it means, and I think Bristol has it right. We do a lot of things right here. You know what I want to talk about? How about the visiting ships? I'm so proud that this year, with Senator Reid's help, as you know, and Mr. Squartrito, Jerry Squartrito on the committee works closely with the Senator's office and the Department of the Navy. We're getting another fast response cutter from the Coast Guard and a littoral combat ship again, right? From the Navy?
Correct. And we haven't really announced that yet, as we've been asked to kind of keep that on the down low. So we will definitely, but no, it's very exciting that the Senator, he does support us, and actually the state of Rhode Island and all our representatives, because they do support us. I was just at the State House 2 days ago, and they give us a financial grant. They help us with the parade, and then they tried to get the military and getting the ship in and getting, you know, those are all important things. And I'm very excited to have a ship this year, and hopefully we're working on a flyover. So the logistics on all of that is very...
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it, yes, and timing.
There's a lot to it, considering your all volunteers. It's great. What a great success. So you got one more year as general chair.
I have one more year as general chair.
That's great.
And yes, I hope to lead an impression of just giving back purely, just civically, to a great tradition that we have in town.
Good. So fireworks are on, right?
Fireworks are on July 3rd.
The night before the parade.
Yep, the night before the parade. We give our volunteers a break on July 3rd, and so everyone can enjoy, including themselves, enjoy the parade, enjoy the fireworks, so that they're ready and rested for the parade and stuff like that. So we have a ton of events. I hope folks have I have the calendar here.
Yep. Can you hold it up just so people know what it looks like? I don't know if they'll be able to read it. But
We'll have it downtown. I'm going to put it in different places, like paper panache and all different businesses. Town hall, yes, the town hall. So the rec center will have them and stuff. We do have a fundraiser actually this Sunday for, we're going to be doing a Zumbathon.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
the rec center is, yes. So you're going to be there?
I don't know.
I'll take that as a no. Just kidding. If Zumba's not your thing, I understand.
Not really.
Not really. That's okay. And the chief, Mr. Rick Backus, he's not able to join us either, but Patty will be there. He's like, Zumba's not my thing, but
Yeah.
Patty will be. So it's going to be a lot a lot of fun.
And
So
the carnival is a go, right?
yeah, the carnival is a go. The carnival will be here. Sorry,
Yeah,
remembering all the dates is June 21st.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
I like stopping at the train of artillery first.
Yes.
Yeah, and having clam
Clam
cakes and chowder, and then we
Yep.
head over.
And then go over and then get a big doughboy.
Yeah.
But no, we have a lot of events coming up, especially Family Fun Day at the Town Common is on June 15th. And we're going to have the first pickleball tournament. We're going to have old fashioned days and vintage baseball, so the vintage baseball team. And then we're also going to have a crafting center for the kids to, free of cost, that the kids can make little trinkets and stuff like that, and magnets to put on that are going to be red, white, and blue to put on the fridge, something that we're offering. But yeah, it's going to be a great day that day, so folks should come down.
Can you tell us who Miss 4th of July and who Little Miss 4th is?
Skyla, Sylvia, and is Miss 4th of July, and little Miss McGinn. I apologize.
I'm sorry, I
Yes.
put you on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. And I was just with her.
But I'm sure the
She
website.
says that, yes, the website
your
does
website
have it.
has
Yes,
a lot of
yes.
nice photos, and
Yes,
yeah, that's
yes.
great.
And they were
Yeah.
with me just
well,
yesterday.
We'll know their names really
Really?
well
Yes.
during the next month, right? So
Yes.
yeah, that's so fun.
Yes, so.
Well, it's great. It's a great celebration, and again, thank you for all that you do. And
No, you're welcome.
Well, we're here to help you on the town administration, as you know, and we're going to keep the celebration going. Today is actually D-Day.
Yes, it is.
June,
It is.
June 6th, and
Yes.
from here I'm going to go to the Veterans Home, and I'll definitely share with them that we're
Oh.
very proud that we're home of the oldest continuous 4th of July celebration.
Yes, and we owe everything to them and their service and sacrifice, definitely. And this is one of more of the reasons why what we do, so.
Great. Camille, thank you
Yes.
for coming on.
You're very welcome.
Okay, good luck
Have
to
a good
you,
day.
and
Yes.
to all of you at home, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the Administrators Table.
Hey, hey, Bristol, now what you gonna do? The whole world knows your colors come shining through and through. Hey, hey, Bristol, now what you gonna say? Gonna have your hands full come Independence Day. Downtown is so charming and the people are so fine. Walk in any restaurant and you have a glass of wine. Here's some good old stories about the old and the new, and the tales of Bristol Harbor where the waters are so blue. The people come from miles around, we're the best town on the coast. Hey, I'm just from Bristol and I didn't mean to boast. We got restaurants, we got concerts, we got car shows Wednesday night. Come out, show you right, and we can step out for a bite. Hey, hey, Bristol, now what you gonna do? The whole world knows your colors come shining through and through. Hey, hey, Bristol, now what you gonna say? You're gonna have your hands full come Independence Day.
The Newport Navy Choristers is a local choral group associated with the military that raises money for local 501c3 organizations. If you would like to join us on our journey and learn more about us or become one of our sponsors for a concert to benefit your organization, please visit us at www.newportnavychoristers.org.
Adoption Rhode Island is a private nonprofit organization dedicated to improving outcomes for children, youth, and young adults in foster care by finding families or other permanent connections. We also provide support service, counseling services for this population. If you're interested in learning more about adoption from foster care or about our support services, please contact us at 401-865-6000 or visit our website at adoptionri.org.